Welcome back, Flare community. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day as always. And in today's video, did we just discover the timeline for F assets, the Firelight launch, XRP staking, and all the things that encompass that ecosystem on the Flare network? Maybe we did. We're going to jump straight in, and here we are right here on X with the Firelight page, unlocking XRP's potential without actually locking it up. Before we jump in, I want to talk about Firelight itself. This is an application built by Centaura that builds institutional grade DeFi solutions. This of course is launching on the Flare network and will utilize FXRP. Now, if we jump over here onto this post, we're going to look at the architecture of staked XRP. It's very simple once you get your head around it, and this is how it works. So, you as a user can interact on the XRP ledger with the F asset protocol. The F asset protocol will ask you to deposit XRP to an agent, and basically you send the XRP there, and FXRP is minted on the Flare network. Now, what can you do with your FXRP? Of course, as you would expect, you can use it in decentralized exchanges, lending, and generate a yield market as well, or yield from providing liquidity, all of that good stuff. But if you want to take it one step further, you can actually change it into staked XRP. So you interact with the Firelight vault here, and you can stake it and unstake it as you wish, and it becomes a liquid staking token, and that's how you get STXRP. Now, with STXRP, you can do all of these what you would normally expect within DeFi, but you can also interact with what we call a secured service network, which allows you to generate an additional yield for staking your XRP. And we do get some more detail about this from Firelight themselves in just a moment. So when is all of this going to kick off? Well, we did actually get this news from a recent X space hosted by Centaura, the builder of Firelight, and I'm going to post this video now for you to watch, and I think you would find that it is pretty exciting and that we are closer than we think.
So in about 3 weeks, you're gonna see, and we're gonna be unveiling a project called Firelight that already has, you can find it on Twitter, that is a fundamental unlock. People have been talking about it. That is a fundamental unlock for DeFi. So you can just go follow Firelight, the Twitter account. Now our VP of marketing might kill me after this, but you should track it. It's gonna be very exciting.
So there we have it. 3 weeks, Firelight, XRP staking, and F assets. Now, I'm not holding them true to their word. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but this is very exciting news. Of course, we know that F assets is required to be live on the Flare network before Firelight can launch. In order for Firelight to function, it needs F assets, right? So that is something to just keep your eye on. I think we're pretty close, and we're just going to have to wait and see. We got this news here from Firelight, and it seems like they are ramping up their marketing efforts. They're unlocking XRP's potential without locking it up. This protocol, the Firelight protocol, or decentralized application, will be rolled out over 2 different phases. The first one is that you're going to be able to earn rewards, which are Firelight points, while keeping your staked XRP liquid and usable across Flare Network's DeFi ecosystem. So you can compare this to something like staked FLR. Staked FLR is basically FLR that can be redeemed, and it also generates a yield, which is through the form of staking rewards and the flare drops. They're rolled back into the token. Now with Firelight, you're going to be having staked XRP, and this staked XRP is going to earn you Firelight points and you're still going to be able to use that in the DeFi ecosystem, whether that's providing liquidity on your favorite decentralized exchange or borrowing and lending on market on applications like Kinetic. The second phase of this rollout is to secure SSNs, which we just learned about a moment ago, and you will be able to earn with that. Basically, you'll be able to pick vaults to fit your risk preferences. Some may be riskier than others, some may be more consistent and less risky and provide less of a yield. This is going to be extremely interesting to see how this evolves and what sort of networks are going to be secured. And yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. But this is essentially the roadmap. Of course, there are no timelines here, but it's insinuated that within 3 weeks, this may actually begin, and we may be on this first phase of the rollout, earning Firelight points. What can you do with them? Still yet to be known. And of course, if you do want to keep up to date with anything that's happening on the Flare network, please feel free to give me a subscribe, a like, a follow, all of that good stuff, because I will be providing lots of detailed guides and walkthroughs on this platform. Right, moving along here, Hugo, of course, this is a pre-requestee F assets, the latest that we got from Hugo, which was earlier this month at the very start on the 3rd of June. He says, just a heads up on XRP on Flare, we are waiting for one audit report, and also because we want to launch it with a very big bang, for Firelight to be close to launching before we send XRP live on Flare. He's going to keep us updated. This was now maybe 3 weeks ago. In fact, it was 3 weeks ago, and yeah, we still haven't had an update. I'm not sure how long the audit reports take, but I'm expecting some news from Hugo in the very near future. Hopefully it's good news. We're just going to have to wait and see. But let's get a bit of insight from the Flare team about Firelight and what they think about this platform. We've got Thanos here, and he said that he spent the last couple of days with the Firelight team. And this was obviously last week. He said, no one is ready for how good this product is going to be. Insanely bullish. Now, this product, of course, is designed to be what institutions would expect. This is institutional grade software, but it's open for everyone. I can't wait to see it, and I'm sure that you can't too. And let's just round up here with seeing what Hugo thinks of this. He said he spent much of the last week in the US with the Firelight team. This product is hugely innovative and has the potential to put billions, if not tens of billions worth of XRP to work on the Flare network. So if you didn't already know, the market cap of, the total supply of XRP is 100 billion. Hugo's saying between 1 and 10% of XRP to potentially be used on the Flare network within this protocol, and that is a huge amount of money. Of course, we have the information from Vivo Power that are touting that they're going to be using $100 million worth of XRP. We've got Uphold with at least 1 billion XRP on their platform that are looking to utilize the Flare network, F assets, and Firelight to generate a yield for their customers. This is incredible stuff, and it feels like we are just on the cusp. So guys, that is the video for today. I really do appreciate you all tuning in. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.